Hollywood, where the glitz meets the glam and the moral superiority is always served with a side of champagne. And no time is this more evident than during awards season. It's like a months-long TED Talk where billionaires in custom suits compete to see who can virtual signal the loudest. And at the center of it all, the Oscars, the self-proclaimed arbiter of what matters in art, entertainment, and apparently society. Now, that's hard to swallow, but don't worry. We're here to digest the nonsense together. Let's talk about what the Oscars have become. Once upon a time, this was about celebrating the best films and performances. Now, it's about who can check the most boxes. Hollywood has turned the Academy Awards into the Inclusion Olympics. And look, diversity, great. Representation, necessary. But here's the problem. Hollywood doesn't actually care about those things. They care about looking like they care. This isn't progress, it's PR. It's not about the art, it's about the optics. Let's digest that nonsense. The Oscars aren't just an award show anymore. They're a stage for Hollywood to tell us how morally superior they are. Whether it's a heartfelt plea to save the planet from someone who arrived in a private jet, or a passionate call for equality from an actor who's just cashed a $20 million paycheck, it's all performative. The same industry that's preaching about change is the one that enabled Harvey Weinstein for decades. They're not heroes, they're hypocrites, and no amount of woke speeches will erase that. Here's the secret formula for getting an Oscars nomination in 2025. Pick a heavy social issue, preferably something depressing. Cast a diverse ensemble, but make sure your leads are attractive enough for magazine covers. Bonus points if the script is overly preachy, that makes audiences uncomfortable. The result? Movies that feel more like homework assignments than entertainment. And guess what? Most of us don't want to be lectured by a movie, we want to enjoy the experience. But that doesn't matter because in Hollywood, it's not about connecting with the audiences, it's about impressing each other. Even the Oscars themselves have new rules now. Starting this year, movies have to meet specific representation quotas to qualify for Best Picture. Because nothing screams artistic freedom like a checklist, right? Hollywood used to break boundaries, now they're building boxes. Here's the thing. Nobody is saying that representation doesn't matter. What we're saying is that it shouldn't come at the expense of quality. Hollywood has become so obsessed with being woke that they've forgotten what made the Oscars special in the first place. It used to be about honoring the best performances and the best stories. Now it's about which movies makes the best political statement, and if your film doesn't align with the message of the moment, forget about it. You could have the best screenplay, the best performances, and the best cinematography, but if it doesn't fit Hollywood's agenda, you're out of luck. Now that's hard to swallow. Here's the part Hollywood doesn't want to talk about. Most people don't care anymore. The Oscars ratings are tanking because audiences don't tune in to watch a lecture. They tune in to celebrate movies they've actually enjoyed. But Hollywood doesn't care about the audience, they care about making themselves feel good. And while they're busy patting themselves on the back, we're over here streaming YouTubers and TikTokers who actually understand what people want. Turns out we don't need Hollywood to tell us what's good, we'll decide for ourselves. Hollywood needs to remember why people fell in love with movies in the first place. It wasn't because they preached to us or pushed an agenda. It was because they told stories that connected with us on a human level. Stories that moved us, entertained us, and inspired us. Chew on that.